Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here. Today, I'll be ranking the bosses from Sonic 06, ranked from worst to best, from Shadow the Hedgehog. Same as with the levels, I'll be going through. This list is just my opinion. If you hear noises in the background, my apologies. Now, I'm not sure, but sometimes my hand is obscuring the shot, so my apologies for that if I keep doing that. It's my first game rank videos, so I don't. It's hard. So, without any further ado, let's get on. These are the Shadow the Hedgehog bosses ranked from worst to best. Number 5, Iblis. Need I say more with this boss? Actually, I do. In 3 simple words. Way too slow. I mean, my fucking god. I could do a full sentence before this boss can even land a hit on me. Oh, and speaking of hits, they're way too fucking slow too. I mean, he takes forever to hit you, and you're on the other side of the platform by the time it lands. Oh yeah, and platforming up to get to the purple orbs takes way too fucking long. It is just so long and slow and boring. And you know the worst part? It's the exact same for Sonic 2. I'll be talking more about his bosses in a later video, but Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, this boss was so freaking slow that I had to open up multiple conversations with family members when I was playing this. I mean, Jesus. Multiple people warned me about this. Why didn't I listen? Every time I play this game and I get to this part, I'm like, not only do you have to play this once, but you have to play it 2 separate times. And it's the exact same! Ugh. Not looking forward to talking about this one again later on. Alright, let's just move on before I fucking lose it. Number 4, Silver the Hedgehog. It's not a poorly designed boss, don't get me wrong. But it feels pretty damn short. I mean, all you pretty much do is just run at him and swipe him. Pretty much what Sonic does, but out in the open, I don't know. Now, Silver's version of this fight is actually done a lot better. I'll talk about his levels later on, but I don't know. It just feels lonely planned out, and you have to wait constantly, and sometimes the camera moves around too much, and you don't even know where he is half the time. So, not a poorly designed battle, but very slow in some places, and it feels too easy. Number 3, Egg Cerberus. Pretty much Sonic's version of this fight, but in a different place and a lot harder. Honestly, what can I honestly say about this? I mean, all you pretty much do is go behind him, grab onto his tail, then slide up, and then grab onto his horn and try and ram him into the walls. That's pretty much it. I mean, he can charge at you, but is easily dodged. He can jump up from above to try and hit you, but It's too easy. What else do you want me to say about it? It's too easy. I mean, it's not too short, at least. That's why I ranked it in the middle of this entry, but that's pretty much it. Yeah. Number 2. Mephiles the Dark, Phase 2. For those who are thinking, why isn't this at number 1? It's the last part. Okay, hear me out on this. When you fill up your chaos blast to expel Mephiles away from you, he starts moving up and about. Now that part is fine, but it's the last part when he's going around in a circle in a loop, creating multiple versions of himself. The homing attack is pretty bullshit. I mean, you're hitting just fine, but when you get up to the last part, you just... And even when you try the homing attack, it misses him. Why? I mean... This is stupid. This is goddamn stupid. That's my only nitpick, and hence why this is at number 1. But... everything else is great. The setting is... Not the setting. The atmosphere is haunting. I mean, wow. The music is so creepy. I recommend go listen to his theme from Sonic 06. It just fucking slaps. For younger kids, this could scare them for a long time. But honestly, this type of music could have been the score for a horror film. It is that unnerving. It's that type of music that sends chills down your spine. I'm like, whew. The way it mellows down, like, it's sending chills, but when it starts revving up, wow. It executes that theme to a T, and it's beautiful. I fucking love Mephiles' theme. Phase 2 is just well done. But his other fight, yes, spoiler, Mephiles the Dark Phase 1 is honestly my favorite out of the 2. Mainly because of atmosphere and execution. Honestly, the way it's set in the volcano is beautiful. It's atmospheric once again. His theme, while not as good as Phase 2, is still great. But when you start the fight, if you zoom in closely, you can actually see Mephiles is actually creeping in your shadow. That is generally disturbing. Get away from me. Honestly, it's much more done than his rematch with Shadow later on. Again, the atmosphere is top notch. Even the Omega part at the end is freaking awesome. All you pretty much do is just shoot at the guy, and that's pretty much it. Short and simple and straight to the point. Honestly, Mephiles as a villain is just my favorite of the Sonic series. And him getting this type of fight is what he fucking deserves. Honestly, his rivalry with Shadow throughout this whole game is perfect. And I consider this fight, this boss, the number 1 best that Shadow could ever face. And that's pretty much it. Yes, short video. But, not a lot of bosses for Shadow to face. Tomorrow I'll be ranking the levels from worst to best from Sonic's perspective. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.